Now, former Robben Island political prisoners are together to commemorate their struggles and sacrifices during apartheid. Let's take you live to Robben Island now.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, still good morning, a lovely and a warm good morning to you all. I wish to recognize the Director of Ceremonies and the Honourable Gayton Mackenzie, of Sports, Arts and Culture of the Republic of South Africa. Thank you for your warmth, your love and your hospitality, and for hosting all Namibians and everyone today. You don't know the indelible mark that you've made and imprinted on the hearts of so many people. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, all esteemed honourable ministers, deputy ministers, former speaker, ma'am, we are delighted to be in your presence. I also wish to acknowledge the Honourable Sakukongelwa Amadila, the Speaker for the National Assembly of the Republic of Namibia, all distinguished ex-political prisoners and heroes of the liberation struggle from across South Africa, Namibia. Can I see some flags? Yes, how beautiful, how beautiful, beautiful. All represent various departments, and every single person who are sitting here, you are highly valued. And for one moment, Honourable Mackenzie, I just want to create a quick sense of disorder for the sake of unity and love. Can you kindly turn to the person on your left and just say, I acknowledge you. Can I acknowledge you? Thank you. I just want some water also. Yeah, to your right as well. Did everybody get a sense of acknowledgement? Did we? Beautiful, beautiful. I almost did not recognize the person that was introduced to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a servant of the people, and I'm here to be with all of you. And therefore, it is with such a deep sense of humility and honor and respect that I stand before you today on this historic and very powerful occasion of a reunion of Robben Island ex-political prisoners of Africa and Namibia, and of Excellency, the President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. I warmly the greetings and the heartfelt solidarity to all of you present this occasion. You will agree with me that we are not just here to remember, but actually to affirm the very living history of our two nations, a history not always written in comfort and safety, in unity, but that were forged in the trial of tribulation and struggle, sacrifice, but also beautiful, unyielding courage. Robben Island was more than just a prison and a place of punishment. For many and those who were there, it became a school of resilience, perseverance, a sanctuary of principles and hope for the oppressed peoples across southern Africa. And the brave man and the one woman whom our Honourable Mackenzie will talk about, who endured it walls, carried not only the pain of imprisonment, but for them, they also became the hope and the aspirations of millions who longed for freedom, nationhood, and national identity. From South Africa's leaders such as Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, and Govan Mbeki, to Namibia's gallant sons such as Andimba Toivoya Toivo, Robben Island was home to those who sacrificed over submission, principle over privilege, and freedom over fear. It was Andimba Toiva, whose family is also represented here today by his widow and the children and extended family members, and he will be remembered for saying with unyielding defiance, declaring to the apartheid authorities, "We are Namibians and South Africans. We do not now and will not in future recognize your right to govern us, to make laws for us in which we have no say, and to treat our country as if it were your property." Ladies and gentlemen, and years later, here we are, getting together because this platform of reunion was granted to us to continue on the path of healing as a people. Free and affirming as we are sitting that the struggle was not just against oppression, but for the dignity of national identity, for the love and the justice and the peace we heard the entertainers this morning imprinting on our hearts. Today, as Namibia, as your guests, as your brothers and as your sisters, we are deeply honored to be in the presence of all living bearers of this history. The Namibian sons who endured Robben Island. If you allow me, Honorable Mackenzie, I would like to single them out. Mr. Martin Kapewasha, if I mention your name, with all my due respect, may I kindly ask you to give us an indication where you are, and for those who are able to rise, to do so. Mr. Martin Kapewasha. Thank you, sir. Mr. Zakaria Nashandi. Mr. Naboth Imene. Hallo, dankie unene tate. Mr. Ulenga Benjamin Ulenga. Our respect, my elders, our respect. Mr. Willem B. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have many present and others represented. I will continue. Mr. Ristu Nakanyala. Ja, Lord, dankie tate. Jeremias Ekanjo. Mr. Jeremias Ekanjo. Thank you, Mr. Ekanjo. Like I said, we also have representative because of their frail state. Mr. Shituwete, represented, very well represented. Mr. Jacob Nidinwa, yeah. Mr. Bethwell Uyonga, and ladies and gentlemen, their spouses, their families, and all those others whose contributions remained etched in our collective memory. We wish to state that your lives remain a living testimony of grit and sacrifice, and we salute you today unreservedly, these gallant sons and daughter who stood out and stood tall when it was neither popular nor safe to do so, when people accepted you not as a person, when speaking out meant imprisonment and persecution or even death. You all chose principle over fear because you believe in what was just. And that moral courage must never be taken for granted, and our children must take some key lessons from here, because that's the foundation upon which our freedom rests. Ladies and gentlemen, as Namibians, we hold eternal gratitude for the solidarity shared by the people of South Africa during the struggle against apartheid and colonialism. We said earlier that Robben Island stands both as a painful reminder of oppression, but also a powerful symbol of resilience, of a shared heritage of courage, solidarity, and unwavering.
Former Robben Island prisoners reflecting on the struggle on Robben Island today, coming together. And certainly it will be a day of remembrance, a day of reflection, a day remembering what the struggle for the attainment of freedom was like, and for so many of those that were involved. All right. That's where we're going to have to leave it on the agenda. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. You'll see on our screen as well the march taking place in Cape Town. My colleague Corbin August is there, and also the funeral service taking place of the taxi boss that was killed here in Johannesburg.